Do you struggle to communicate with confidence? In today's video, I'm going to teach you 4 key tips on how you can reduce your level of shyness when talking to people, whether it's your boss, your coworkers, or anyone you meet in a professional setting. When I ask working professionals what it is that tends to hold them back from getting the jobs that they want or from developing deeper relationships with others at work, I tend to hear, "I'm really shy. I don't know how to talk to people. Well, I get nervous. I just don't know what to say." If this is you, know that this is completely normal. In fact, that used to be me in the past. Shyness is a completely natural reaction, and you shouldn't beat yourself up because you tend to be shy in front of others. Today, I'm going to help you to overcome your shyness with 4 simple tips. Tip number 1 is to adopt a curious mindset. When talking to other people, shift your focus away from yourself, from your own fears, nervousness, and towards the other person. This may sound silly, but a good way to think of it is because you genuinely want to know more about that other person that you're talking to. By adopting a curious mindset, you'll be able to engage on a deeper level and ask them thoughtful questions because your full energy is focused on wanting to learn more about that other person. Remember to always ask questions from a genuine place of curiosity, not a place of, "I'm asking these questions because I want to be accepted." Tip number 2 is to elaborate on your responses. When someone asks you questions, don't just give them one-word answers. Conversations are an exchange of not only information, but also energy. People tend to reflect back the energy that they receive. If you just give them 5% of your energy, chances are the other person will respond with 5% or less. The more energy you give, you increase the odds of the other person responding with the same or higher energy level and thereby opening up more to you. Tip number 3, be okay with sharing stories of your life. Sometimes we're hesitant to share because we're worried people might use what we've shared to hurt or manipulate us, or maybe not even care at all about our lives as much as we've hoped for. When this happens, does it hurt? No doubt. But I can also tell you this. No matter how that person reacts, every time you have the courage to open up a small piece of yourself, your life, to others, you're building both your resilience and your ability to better judge different character types over time. Furthermore, opening up doesn't make you weak. It is your way of giving others and yourself a chance to build friendships, and with some luck, some really beautiful, lasting ones. If you don't, you'll always be living in a state of not trusting others, keeping others at arm's length, and depriving yourself of allowing others to know the real you, to fully care about and enjoy you as a person. And finally, with tip number 4, be present and listen intently. Have you ever been in a situation where you are talking to someone, they asked you a question and you are answering their question, but you can tell that they're not even really listening to your answer? They're just waiting for you to finish talking so that they can jump in and ask you another question? Don't do that. Here's a fact. People usually can tell when you're not listening to them and when you're lost in your own thoughts, as much as you may think that you're good at disguising it. Not paying attention is a surefire way to make others disengage in a blink of an eye and make it harder for you to build bridges with people in any setting. Overcoming shyness while learning how to communicate with confidence is a skill that can be learned by anyone. I've helped numerous professionals to build up both their confidence and communication skills to enable them to land their dream job offers. So if this is something that you're interested in, working with me one-on-one, do visit my website or email me via info@trishandco.com to inquire about the earliest available time slot that you can book a session with me. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.